Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Artsy Crafter, and today I'm going to show you how to convert your normal printer into a sublimation printer. On my previous video I will already showed you that how to clean the print head of your printer to insert a new ink, which is a sublimation ink. So this is the second step you have to do. So I've bought this cartridges from Amazon. These are the reusable cartridges. So there are 4 cartridges in it, and I bought these syringes as well to fill these cartridges. And this is our sublimation ink. So this is a sublinova ink. The brand name is Sublinova, and I'm just remove its packaging. So here you go. So there are all 4 colors. So I've already taken out my old cartridges. Now I'm going to open the pack. I'm going to put something like paper or anything so I won't split any ink or anything on my printer. So this is the first one, and there are markings on top of it as well, that it's for blue color. They are air nozzle. This one is the air nozzle, and this is the one where we insert the ink from. And this is the chip. No, not the chip. I'm not sure about the black part, but the other hole we don't have to poke in, because when we insert it, it automatically pokes. So because if we poke it in right now, the ink might leak. So one by one I'm going to take all the inks and insert it, and all 4 syringes are all for different colors. I'm not going to use a similar syringe for all 4 colors because it would mix the colors. Now slowly and carefully insert all the needles into the place. So you have to be gentle and careful with the needles. So first I'm going to insert blue color. We are not going to shake it heavily, because it makes air bubbles inside the inks, and we don't want air bubbles in our ink. So we just gently shake our bottle upside down, and that's it. While filling the ink, we are not going to remove the blue part. We only going to remove that transparent nozzle from where we are going to insert our ink. So now I'm going to open my bottle, and there is a seal over here. We are not going to remove the whole seal. I'm just going to poke my needle into it and fill it slowly. If you fill it too fast, then you got more air instead of ink. So we need less air and more ink. Sorry, my camera angle is really horrible at this time. As you can see, that how slow I am, that it took a real time to fill my syringe. Now I'm going to close it tightly so it won't spill. And now I'm going to insert my ink into my cartridge. When you're filling the cartridge, be gentle, and you have to tilt your cartridge like this, and like press the syringe slowly. So you, as I've said before, if you do it too quickly, too fast, then you get more air into your cartridge and into your syringe. So you have to be gentle, you have to be slow, you have to press it quite slowly. You just have to tilt the cartridge a little bit, and then you have to keep. I've just checked how does it, like, is it leaking or what. So you just have to put the lid back. You don't have to like take it out, so it won't dry the ink, because it's a dye, so it dries so quickly. Now, as you have seen that I have filled a blue one, now I'm going to fill all the 4 cartridges, and I'm going to mark it down with their names so it won't mix. So now I'm going to fill a black one, and as you can see, both blue and black are looks same, and I got confused as well. So I'll fill all the cartridges and I'll come back to you again. So as I've filled all my cartridges, now I'm going to keep them aside. And now I'm going to remove all my bottles, and as you can see, I have marked blue with blue marker, so it won't mix by mistake. Like, I'm not going to put black into blue or blue into black by mistake if I'm in a rush or anything. I've overfilled the red ones, so it comes out. As you can see, I have wiped it out, and there's some dye on my hand, and it's on the other side as well, but I have cleaned it. It's all right. It happens. You have to be gentle when you are inserting the syringe inside this cartridge, because there is a plastic inside the cartridge. So if it would damage, then your ink might leak. So now I'm going to insert all my cartridges. I've took out my tissue paper because I have cleaned the print head. Now I'm going to insert all my cartridges on their places, like blue one on the blue one, black one on the black one, yellow on the yellow side. And then I'm going to remove the air fill thing, as I've shown you before, the colored ones, the rubber thing. But that rubber thing is really helpful when you are not using your printer, because the dyes gets dry so quickly. uh, so what I do is, when I'm not using my printer, I put those rubber thing back into the holes, so it won't dry my print head or anything. So I don't have to clean it continuously, or I don't have to use it continuously, so it won't get dry or anything. I just put that rubber onto the place, and that's it. So now I'm opening my printer, and it says please wait. Sorry, it's an old printer, that's why it's taking time. to recognize the cartridges and all. Now, as it says that it's not recognizing the blue color and the magenta color. It's all right, because as these are the duplicate ones and epson knows that they are not original, so it says that replace the cartridges ink, so or close the, because the chip, the epson, it's not reading the chip. So what you have to do, it only comes on the like on the starting or sometimes in between, sometimes, because obviously these are not the original cartridge. What you have to do is you just have to take out the magenta ones, put it back, and press OK. Then it finds out that okay, now it reads the chip, and it says after this, then now it says it didn't read the kind ones. So now I'm going to took out the blue ones and then put it back again. You just have to take it out from the place and then put it back, so then it reads the uh, cartridge. Because obviously it's a new thing, it's a new cartridge for the printer as well, so it's not reading it properly. And every time it says you just have to take out the color which it's showing, that this cartridge or this cartridge, if it says black, if it says magenta, you just have to take out that cartridge and put it back and says okay. Now it says that the it's again showing us that the kind one is, it's not recognizing it. It's all right, just take it out, put it back, and now done. Now it says that all these inks you have inserted, it's not genuine. Would you wish to continue? And I'll press yes and press done.